You ever had one of those weeks where everything that can go wrong will? That's been my week so far. All I can say is, thank God Friday is almost here. Actually, you guys won't see this till Friday, so happy Friday. But for me, it's Thursday. And wow, what a week. I've always told you guys that I was going to be as real and as authentic and share wins and fails in life. First fail. Good grief, get in there. Most people know how to put a seatbelt on pretty easy, right? That's my kind of week. And I have this little doodad that I should be able to stick you guys up there and just be able to ride along. But yeah, I broke it. What I'm doing is, this morning I was supposed to be taking our granddaughter to school, and well, I overslept and Kenny had locked the door, so she wasn't able to come in and let me know. Well, I had already promised her that I would take her lunches, because she's not been liking school lunch here lately. So she asked me yesterday if I would make her lunch so that she could take her lunch, and of course I said yes. Well, then with me oversleeping and my son actually having to take her to school, she didn't get her lunch, and I really feel bad about it, because I don't like being one of those people where I tell you I'm going to do something and then I don't get it done. When she thinks that she's not going to get lunch, and then her lunch shows up. So knowing that that's going to put a smile on her face puts a smile on my face. And let me tell you, this is a week where I need a smile on my face. So what has happened this week? So far this week, our internet went out. Well, it didn't go out. Actually, it did go out. But then they checked connections and did something somewhere. I don't know. But we got internet back, but it's barely internet. And then our furnace motor went out. Thankfully, we have backup heat, but it did put us on notice that we need to do a better job and get better backup heat. So that's going, which that was already kind of on our list, but that's definitely been bumped up on the list now. And then my car broke. We were actually at Walmart and went in, and my car, the key broke out of the key fob thing, whatever, and the car wouldn't start. So thankfully Kenny was able to get us home, and we had to call a locksmith person, whatever, and they came out, and it's not on a key fob, but it at least starts now. So got that fixed, and then Kenny also got a hold of a guy and was able to get him out to fix our furnace. So we do have heat now. Kenny's been rocking it. He's been just making those phone calls and making things happen. So it's just been one of those weeks. So I thought, you know what, this would just be one of those videos that I think everybody has been through those weeks. You know, I mean, I know it's happened to us numerous times where, you know, you get to the point where so many things have happened, you've got a choice. You can either cry about it or you can just laugh. You know, well, I always choose laughter whenever I possibly can, just because laughter is good medicine, good for the soul. So it has legit been one of those very, very laughable weeks. Very laughable. But anyway, that's not what this video is going to be about. Sorry, that was a whole lot wanted to get to is sometimes you just have to do things that you enjoy. Sometimes you have to do things to get a break from life. You know, you have to do things that are going to make you feel good. So that's what this video kind of is about, is, you know, life happened and there ain't no stopping it, but I can control the way I react to everything that's happening around me. So one of the things that I'm doing today is I'm going to put a smile on the little girl's face come lunchtime. And then when I get home, I'm going to do things to put a smile on this girl's face. So stay tuned. Let me go get this dropped off to her and then we'll be back. Really pick it up on camera, but you see those stripes on the road right there? Well, those of us in the Midwest knows that that is not a good sign. That means one of two things. They're expecting snow or ice. So, yay us. Okay, we're back home, so let's go inside and let's be a little selfish and do something that I think's fun and something that needs to be done. Okay, so house is a little trash, but we're family, right? You guys have been around for a while, and if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe and be part of the family. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff going on. Look what I got, people. What I did is I got some of the photo storage boxes. They actually had these on sale. The ones individually were $1.49, but it was a 50 or 40% off. So I got these. I don't even remember what it is. Anyway, that minus 40%. And then I saw a better deal because they had these marked down, and these were 40% off as well. But they only had one set that was like this. So I got individual storages, and then there's just a little bit of room in the one that I got. There's just a little bit of room, and it kind of would have wiggled around, so I went ahead and bought an extra to put over there. And then I had this room here, which I decided to get these little storage containers, and these weren't on sale, or these were $4.99, but they were also 40% off. But I don't know if you can see, it has little containers where I can put all of my different seeds. So I can put seeds in this way. But anyway, I got 2 of those. And then I was looking because there's this area right here. Thought about getting something to put there. There was a couple options I had, but I chose to leave this instead because I do have bigger things. So like sometimes you find these on sale, which that's what I did, and they're already in a big box, and I could break these up and put them in things like this, or I could leave it in the box and the box will fit in there. And like my own big bags, this is corn, but my own big bags of seeds will fit there too. So that is why I did not get anything to put there, because I thought that'd be a good spot for it. But anyway, so I've got places to put seeds. I want to get all my seeds rearranged, and I know that sounds strange that would be a fun thing, but you see people understand. And then you add on, not only am I going to get to play with my seeds, but I get to organize, and organizing is fun for me. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, because sometimes you just need to do things that you enjoy. And it's getting about that time where Boo's going to be going to lunch. So I know she's going to be smiling because she opened her lunch. And I'm going to be smiling because I'm going to be playing with my seeds. And I am not going to let this week end badly. So we're going to flip this week over, and we're going to end it on a good note. My seed bank pretty much depleted. So I wasn't able to grow a lot of the things that I normally would like growing. And because I couldn't grow as much, I couldn't save as many seeds. And yeah, it was the whole thing. But now that we have our garden established, we are able to start our seed bank up again. And like I said, it is pretty depleted and pretty sad and pathetic, but you just got to start somewhere. And if you haven't already started a seed bank, I suggest go for it. Get one started now. The best way I think to do that is to know what seeds that you have. You know what seeds you have. Well, first of all, know what you want to grow. Know what your family is going to eat, because that's what you want to grow. And then start establishing from there your seed bank. What varieties we like growing, what we like, not just growing, but what we like eating. And that will help me. Well, I would like to say that it would help me keep from buying extra seeds, but I know me, that's probably not real. But it's a nice thought. We can pretend like it's going to keep me from buying seeds. Why is getting my seed bank up and going again so important to me? One is because having a seed bank is pretty important, especially if you're wanting to grow your own food. Two, it's knowing what you have so that you don't reorder it over and over again. And then my main reason is because the years that I had to take off because of that, my seed bank depleted, and I used those seeds that I had from when I had the bigger garden. I used those seeds for, I call it like a mini garden, where I just grew some tomatoes, green peppers, jalapenos, and onions, because those are the 4 things that I feel like I have to have. And even having a small garden just made me feel a lot better. By the time we started planning for the big garden and I started wanting to order the seeds, the problem is that there was a seed, I don't want to say there was a seed shortage, but because there was a lot of tomato seeds out there. But the varieties that I like growing were already out of stock. So I ended up having to grow varieties that I didn't know, and I wasn't very happy with the varieties that I did end up with. So I want to make sure that that does not happen again. Let's get this sorted. I know I'm such a dork because this really, I'm like so happy about it. Okay, so one of them I have is for paste tomatoes. I ought to just go ahead and get the slicers out too. That way I can just get them both done at once. Okay, so my flowers and my herbs, I'm gonna do those a little bit different. Instead of using the big photo frames, I'm going to be using the ones that are like this. And what it is it's a case, and then inside the case it has these little containers. And so like there's one, and they're stackable containers. So that is what I'm going to be using for my flowers, and I already got the herbs done. There's not a whole lot of herbs yet. Need to get to work on the herb seeds. So if you have any good herb seeds, you know where to send them. P.O. box is in the description there. But basically what I'm going to do is I already have these labeled. So like this is the autumn berry sunflower. I'll take these and stick them in there. And then I also have some mammoth Russian sunflowers. They'll go in there. And I have 3 different kinds of marigolds, nasturtiums. And so yeah, I'm just going to break those up, put these in here. And then this whole thing will just be flowers. So that was a lot of fun for me, getting everything moved from one to the other, and I'm excited about going ahead and getting started because we know I got to get going on the onions and celery. So now I know exactly where to find them and don't have to dig through everything. But I'm really happy, really excited with what I've done here. And I know I've got more seeds coming in the mail from some other channels and viewers and stuff, and thank you very, very much. Getting my seed bank built back up just makes my heart happy. But yeah, thank you for spending some time with me today.